Hello and welcome back. Hooray.
No rest for the wicked, Commander. We're both being shipped to Germany. I'm going to Berlin, where we're planning our final thrust. Romanov is no fool. He's hitting us pretty hard over there. His main target is Einstein's Black Forest lab. I want you to hook up with the locals. Keep him the Sam Hill away from that lab. Einstein is our ace in the hole. We can't afford to lose him. Auf Wiedersehen.
Uh-oh.
Establishing battlefield
Explosions.
control. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
I have something very exciting for you, Commander. It is called my Mirage tank. It has the wonderful ability to take on the exact appearance of any organic object it targets. Observe. You see? Isn't she wonderful?
Battle control online.
Despite the appearance of this mission, it's actually relatively simple. Note that he has his own base. He won't build anything because he can't build anything. And then there's an ally, another ally in the 3 spots up there, which have basic defenses. They're not going to last very long. They're about to have a horrible day. Now, Mirage tanks are very, very good despite my lack of actually using them. I keep forgetting that they're effective against everything and not just infantry because I'm an idiot. But they burst infantry on fire, so that's always good. But anyway, you start with an extra MCV. Take it all the way back behind Einstein's base and start building a secondary base back there. That's in case you lose this front base, which if you're playing on hard is extremely likely that you'll lose this front base. There's very little you can do about it. Now interestingly, this is also a mission you can play in on the Soviet side on Yuri's Revenge. It's the same exact mission, you were just Soviet. It's interesting, to say the least. Actually, I think you play both sides.
New objective received.
I don't remember anymore. But anyway, go ahead and build a couple refineries, one for each base, and of course a couple harvesters, and then start building additional defenses on the front lines. Don't worry too much about your second base back here. I basically use it to build power plants is what I use it for. Also, you have 2 Rocketeers at the front of your base. You should probably move them so that they're airborne. There you go, me. Because if they're not airborne, they'll just get decimated by pretty much everything. Whereas if they're airborne, they'll get decimated by just flak trucks. But anyway,
construction complete.
Once those forward bases fall, you're going to start getting hit really hard and really fast. So build up defenses as quickly as you can. And again, I'm putting the power plants back there just to defend my power source. I don't actually need the power plants right now, but I do need some form of in case of emergency kind of thing.
Our base is under attack.
By the way, in the Yuri's Revenge mission, this is the exact same thing that the AI does, except they build an additional 2 power plants at the front base here to build like around that corner, so there's 3 around the corner. And I believe additional other things up here, like a battle lab and stuff like that gets crushed in there. But anyway, there's the V2 rockets. You should probably kill those. They're really quite dangerous. If you have a couple, which you should, but if you have a couple of Patriot missile defense systems, you should be alright against a few of them, but they will continue coming. This first assault is really quite hard because it's all of the units the AI starts with on the mission. After this, you won't have an attack for a long time, and that's because the AI is actually building buildings, and actually building a base, in fact 3 bases, because there are 3 AI in this mission, so it's 1v3. The advantage is you start with a base. I don't know what these rockets are doing, but whatever. You start with a base and the AI does not. This is a massive advantage because to do this mission in the manner that I'm going to describe, you have to have a base built preemptively. And this is why I said this mission is really easy despite its first appearances. Essentially what you're going to want to do is you're going to start quickly pumping out high-tech units if possible, so start off with just, you know, an assortment of tanks and IFVs, and
Unit
then
ready.
build a tech lab and start
Repairing.
building prism tanks, Mirage tanks, stuff like that. And basically just kind of start killing bases.
Unit ready.
The quicker you get in there, the easier it will be to kill bases because they won't have any
complete.
defenses. So once I get this tech
Unit
lab built
promoted.
back here, you'll see I
Sir,
start
if
building
you build
prism
and
tanks,
deploy
which
a
are quite
spy
fun, and an ore
satellite, you will
purifier.
be
Don't
able
forget to
see
build an
the
ore
entire
purifier.
combat area. Building.
I think they say something about it eventually, but an ore purifier basically multiplies the income you get per ore.
We're rather low on resources in this
you go.
location, sir. Perhaps you should construct an ore purifier so we can get more out of what we have.
You also get a spy satellite in this mission, which just shows you the whole map. It's basically like, say, a map hack or
Construction
something like that,
complete.
except it's built into a building. It's really quite useful in pretty much every circumstance, so now you can see the three
Incoming
AI building up their base.
Commander, I've established an uplink with SpySat. It should be coming online as we speak. Wait. Apocalypse tanks. On the roll. Be careful, sir.
What does this button do?
Please don't touch the auxiliary controls, Professor. They notify the commander of important events. Building.
Indeed. Anyway, this is also the first
New
mission where the
rally
AI will
point
build
established.
apocalypse tanks. Don't let them do that. 'Cause if the three AIs start building apocalypse tanks, you're not going to have a very good day.
Insufficient funds.
And you'll notice I actually get
Construction
completely
complete.
around the defenses in this dude's base, which helps me tremendously with taking it out, because now I can just hit the back here with the power plants and not really have any issue. Of course, the AI will start building defenses back here, because he's rude like that or whatever.
Unit ready.
Not too much of an issue though, because he has no power. Therefore, the only defenses that matter are those little tiny guns, which are terribly ineffective at doing anything. So, I went for this one. I didn't actually really look at the
Unit
bases
lost.
to see which was the least
Unit
defended.
promoted.
They will all build at the same speed. They'll all build the same buildings at the same time to do the same things until you start attacking
Unit
them.
ready.
So
Unit
I just kind of
promoted.
picked one and found a gap in the back, thankfully. If you let them start building apocalypse tanks, they'll start
Unit
rolling those
lost.
out en masse at
Unit
your base,
promoted.
and that's not good. Once they start rolling those out en masse, there's not a whole lot your forward base can do
Construction complete.
to stay alive other than spend
Unit
a lot of
ready.
money and a lot of
Cannot
time.
deploy here. Building.
Also, they'll start sneaking around your forward base to hit Einstein, where you're not really looking. I've never seen them send large groups there until quite late into the match, so you really don't have to worry about small groups of infantry sneaking around, which can be a problem because he
Unit
will go
ready.
around the professor's defenses sometimes,
Construction
which can be a
complete.
little bit irritating, but just build a few prism towers back here and you should be alright.
Unit
Also
lost.
note there are gems back here, which I should have been harvesting this entire time, but I'm being an idiot and not harvesting them, so whatever. It's irrelevant. You don't really need massive income on this mission, so long as you rush at
Unit
least
promoted.
one of the AI down, you should be sustainable with the rest of the AI.
Construction complete.
Also, once you destroy a certain few buildings in
Unit
the enemy
promoted.
bases, they will just sell everything else they have and try and kill you.
Unit ready.
Also, I'm trying to link the prism towers. I'm not sure why I cared enough to actually try and link the prism towers for more damage. It's not going to matter. I'm bum rushing the dude. But anyway, with that guy
Unit
down,
ready.
and go ahead and send your
Unit
units back to
promoted.
get repairs, and then take the new group that you now have and just wipe out the other two bases. It should be enough to kill the other two bases.
Unit ready.
If you want to be super safe, you can use the prism towers to destroy the...
Building. Construction complete.
Why can't I never remember the
Insufficient
names of
funds.
anything?
New construction options.
Sigh.
Unit ready.
Test the coils, there we go.
Repairing.
Why can't I remember these things? Whatever. You can use the
New
prism
rally
tanks to
point
destroy the Tesla
established.
coils to keep your units
Unit
from being
repaired.
damaged,
Repairing.
if you so desire.
New
Also,
rally point
the
established.
repair dealio thing there does take money to repair, so do bear in mind you
Repairing.
have to have at least some
Unit
form
ready.
of income.
Unit
Not a whole
repaired.
lot. It's not the cost of a unit, but you know.
Repairing. On hold.
I don't know what it
Cancel.
is actually. I believe it's less than the cost of a unit, but still, it's good to have them alive because they have experience and they'll be able to rank up and such and such. You notice the AI now has a battle
Repairing.
lab, tech lab thing.
Unit ready.
That means they'll start
Unit
producing
repaired.
apocalypse tanks
Unit
relatively
repairing.
soon. which again doesn't matter because I'm bum rushing the dude, so all is well. Also, that guy glitched out. Hooray! If a unit is on the pad when something starts getting repaired, it'll think it's getting repaired, but it won't actually be. So it gets a little bit weird.
Unit ready.
Anyway, you start with 2 engineers, and you should probably do this at the start of the match, but there's a ore refinery down there that you can build a harvester to send to and actually harvest resources down there, which isn't a bad idea. As well as a little repair pad up to the west, right above Einstein's little area there. You don't really have to get that, there's no reason to, but you know, you start with the engineers, so why not? May as well grab it. But this is pretty much the mission. If you don't rush them down, you're going to have a very hard time dealing with them. Because they'll have built-up bases, and you'll have to have large forces to both attack and defend. But if you rush down at least one of them, you should be alright. They give you so much time between the initial attack and the next series of waves that they'll start sending at you that you have plenty of time to just basically twiddle your thumbs or do whatever you want. Sing a little Christmas carol, I don't know.
Unit ready.
Have fun with it.
Tech building captured.
Plus side is they run out of ore really quickly because they build so many harvesters, but you know, it's the AI, they build way too many harvesters. I think they may build the same amount I do per refinery, but they build too many refineries. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoy the rest of this incredibly easy mission despite first glance. And I will see you all next time.
Good to go. Vehicle ready. On our way, sir. Commencing assault.
Unit ready.
Driver up. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
High speed, low drag. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit ready.
Driver up. Outstanding. Fire zone confirmed.
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
Destination, Commander. Commencing assault. Commencing assault.
Unit promoted.
On our way, sir. Driver up. Driver up.
Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
Driver up.
Unit promoted. Unit ready.
Fire zone confirmed. High speed, low drag.
Unit ready.
Ready to roll. Destination, Commander?
Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. On hold. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Unit report. Securing position. Bound forward. High speed, low drag.
Unit lost. Unit promoted.
Fire zone confirmed. Fire zone confirmed. Ready to roll. Securing fire zone confirmed.
Unit promoted.
Fire zone confirmed.
Gentlemen, it's the nuclear device.
Commencing assault.
Time is running out.
Fire zone confirmed. Driver up.
Unit promoted.
It's running out. Gentlemen, it's the nuclear device. Time is running out.
Vehicle ready. Driver up.
Time is running out.
Destination, Commander? Yes, sir. Good to go.
Mission accomplished.